Hello everyone, welcome back to me. In today's video, I want to talk about someone that I feel like I don't actually talk about enough on this channel, and that is going to be Mkleo, the GOAT of Smash. This video is all about him because he is just amazing. But could he be more amazing? Because we are going to be talking about what if Mkleo actually picked up Joker again. Because we know he has a Joker, just because, like, you know, of course he does. He hasn't been playing it as much in tournament, or really at all, but we saw it at the other crew battle. You know, it's fresh, it still works. But what would happen if Leo picked up Joker? So for right now, Leo, like, just straight up, Leo is not as dominant as he once was. Like, in Leo's Joker era, he definitely was much more dominant, only really losing to a handful of people. Now he's actually lost to, like, a big group of people. He's lost to Mkleo, he lost to Meister recently. He's just dropped some sets to Spargo, to Tweak. Lost one to the Buzz, where he won with Joker, which I think is important. Lost some to Chag. Like, he has been losing sets. Granted, not as much, but he's still losing. Or not, I guess, like, not a ton is what I meant to say. But he's losing, like, in comparison. Whereas you look at the Joker era, he really didn't lose as much. He would lose to, like, Mars, Samsora, like, Esam. Mkleo probably got a win in there. Tweak probably got a win in there. Nairo had a couple on him. But that was really it. Whereas now it's like, obviously I'd say the competition is harder. But there are just more people. But it's also like, you know, it's like the characters he's playing aren't as good. Because Byleth is just not as good as Joker. Corrin, not as good as Joker. Aegis, about the same. Rob, pretty close. So all the characters that he is playing right now, they're just not as good. So what if he was playing Joker? Because really, the only people that I feel like he actually needs to play Joker against is because he only has 2 losing records, and that's against Proto, Esam, and then I guess technically Karama, but I'm only going to count people that have more than one set played, just because, like, I feel like if he rematched Karama right now, he would win. So let's say he picks up Joker for Midman. I'm going to look up the matchup charts right now for Joker. It is considered that it's either even or Joker wins. Most people think that, whereas Rob is who he's using for Midman right now. Rob versus Midman. It is considered for Rob to actually be winning or losing. Wait, sorry, no. It's actually considered for it to be even or Rob favored, but it's more, Joker is like considered to have a better matchup against Rob or Midman, I guess. But I also just like, even just from not having like a ton of experience specifically in those matchups, I feel like Joker would be better because he's more of a rushdown archetype, even if you don't have to play him like that. He's really hard to hit, because that's why that's like, if you don't know why Joker's broken, you're like, his combos are good, but like, he can struggle killing without Arsene. His recovery can be gimped. Like, why is he so good? He's so good because he is really hard to hit, because he low profiles everything when he's running. He's super agile, guns broken. Arsene is obviously a mechanic. He's a really good character because he's so nimble, and Min Min is someone that's like, against nimble characters, it's really, really good. That's why Sheik is Min Min's worst matchup, because it's really hard to hit Sheik, and then when Sheik hits you, gets in your zone, they blow you up. And Joker kind of does the same thing to Min Min. Definitely not to the same extent, but I feel like Joker would be just like a better matchup for just Proto in specific. And then we look at Esam, the only other person who they have, or who Leo has a losing record against. Granted, they haven't played in like months, like they haven't played since Konami Code, which was 10 months ago. But also, you know, Esam doesn't go to tournaments, so like it's hard to kind of, well, he does, but he doesn't go to tournaments with Leo at them, where they just don't play. Whatever, he doesn't do well enough to get meet Leo. But if they did play, how would it go? Because right now the characters that Leo is playing do not do well against Pikachu. Rob doesn't do very well. Byleth, I feel like, gets rolled. Corrin might be okay, actually. I think if all of his characters, I feel like Corrin would maybe do the best. Aegis also, I feel like, gets rolled. I'm gonna look up Pikachu matchup charts, actually, just because, like, I know I said this video is about Leo, but like the reason he should pick up Joker, or like maybe should pick up Joker, is like for like these specific people that he doesn't have a great matchup against. Matchup chart. All right. Let's see here. Actually, can we look at... I'm going to look at Esam's matchup chart specifically, actually. Yeah, alright, here it is. So, this one looks fairly old. It's when Steve is in the game, though, so I think it's fine. He has Byleth in the losing. He has... Does he have Corrin in the same area? Or does he have Corrin and Slight losing? He has Corrin and Slight losing. He has Rob and Byleth both in pretty heavy losing, 6-4. And then those are the only ones that really matter. Aegis, it's not an Aegis on this list. I guess I can just look up Pikachu matchup chart versus Aegis. I feel like Pikachu would kind of destroy Aegis though, just because that recovery is brutal. Like, that's just really tough. Let's see. The general consensus on Pikachu versus Aegis is... Why can't I find this? What the hell? Sorry. But, also, like, Leo... I feel like Leo's juggling... I'll get off this track. If I find it, I find it. I feel like Leo is juggling way too many characters right now. He's playing 4 characters, which I think in Smash... your goal should be around 2. I think if you're playing 1, that's really risky. I think if you're playing 2, that's perfect. I think if you're playing 3, that's good, but it's really hard to do it correctly because, like, they have to be just, like, basically all pretty easy characters, or it's just going to be super difficult. Like, you're going to have one that you're basically always using, and then 2 secondaries who, like, you might bust them out, but they might not be as comfortable as when you're just co-mating. And when you get to 4 for Leo, it's like, okay, I am using specific characters for specific people, because that's kind of what Leo does. Leo just basically, he plays Byleth against everyone, and then it's like, oh, I'm going against Meister, I'll use Corrin. Oh, I'm going against Proto, I'll use Rob. I'm going against Spargo, I'll use Aegis. I don't know if he actually uses Aegis for Spargo, I don't remember them playing in a while. But that's kind of like the main point. But I feel like if you pick up Joker, because another problem Leo has with all of his characters except Rob is they're all the same archetype, which is a slow, kind of combo-esque sword characters. I guess Aegis isn't slow, but he plays like the combo sword character, which is weird to say because like sword characters don't really have combos. But Byleth has some stuff with Nair. Corrin obviously is probably the second best combo character besides, or sword combo character, just with like down tilts, forward airs, up tilts, up airs. Maybe Roy is better, and then you also have Aegis, who is just like the best one. But I think Joker covers a different archetype, which I think is really, really valuable. Because I just feel like all of his sword characters kind of cover the same thing. Like, all the sword characters that I mentioned before, like, just for example, they all lose to Pikachu. That's not great. Joker, he goes, like, kind of even, maybe lose to Pikachu, but it's, like, it's a different thing, right? Like, Joker can better cover matchups that, like, a Corrin and Byleth, while they have different matchups for sure, in general, they're going to lose to the same type of playstyles because they are similar archetypes. And I think archetypes are pretty important in this game. And when your co-mains are the same archetype, I think it's not super helpful. Like, I think Cola has co-mains, and even Spargo, they have Aegis, Cloud, and Roy. So all sword characters, but they all kind of struggle against the same thing. So let's say, like, Cola, again, he goes up against the Pikachu. It's like, okay, all of my sword characters are going to lose just because, like, this is spacing characters, not super great off stage, but they can explode you in a couple hits. Or like a camping character might do really well. But let's say Cola was playing, like, I don't know, he was playing a rushdown character, like rushdown kind of a swordman like Roy, and then he has a zoner, like Young Link. That could be, I guess Young Link is a sword technically, but I view Young Link more as a zoner. I guess, yeah, because there's even like balance archetypes where it's like, there's kind of two, like Young Link, zoner and sword, and then Roy rushdown sword. But maybe he just plays Mario, like combo game. Just like different archetypes I think are very important in this game, and I think Leo having a different archetype in that Joker could be really, really good for him. Do I think he needs it to be the best player in the world? Absolutely not, because he already is. He's proven he doesn't need the Joker, but I think it actually could help him just a lot, just being able to cover those different bases. Obviously he plays 4 characters, so basically all of his bases are covered, but I think he wouldn't need to play 4 characters with playing Joker. Like, he could, and he probably wouldn't because he doesn't want to, but he could probably drop Corrin, Aegis, even Rob, just have Byleth, Joker, use Byleth against basically everyone, and then it's like, okay, I need a counterpick, you bring out the Joker, he's probably going to do a lot different than the Corrin, because it's like, you know, Leo usually when he switches a different character, it's not because the characters are like super different, it's just because Leo is amazing, and any little mix-up, like any little change can like just destroy you when he's that good. But yeah, that's kind of the main thing I want to talk about. Also, the reason that Leo should switch to Joker is because his Joker is really, really cool and really fun to watch. And that's honestly the biggest reason, because I want to watch his Joker again. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If there was something that I missed, sorry for staying so long on the Pikachu matchup chart as well. I didn't want to stay as long on that, but I get sidetracked. But if there's anything I missed, be sure to comment. If you disagree, Tell me below. If you're like Leo, there's not a world. It would be worse if Leo picked up Joker. I could not see it. I mean, I guess I could if you argue it, but as of now, I still think it would be good. Even like he doesn't even have to drop the other ones. I think just having the Joker in rotation could be nice. Like when he buzzed it out at low tide against a buzz, that was really good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment, sub. Let me know what you guys want for videos. I'm running out of ideas, low key. And I guess that's all I have to say. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.